EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here on a Thursday night. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Justin Matabike making the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
On 1, ready?
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their 1st points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Raven 1st down. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
Big time pitch and catch there on 3rd down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. It'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Henry tries to bull his way in. Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action now. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Jackson going to keep it himself. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's complete. He's got Hardy. And he's in. Deontay Hardy. Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Gun. Gun.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one complete to Burton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
On 1, ready? Let's get set.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's to the right side for Burton. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground.
Here we go,
Work
here we go.
back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow now. He'll try to set up the screen with Moss. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
I'm fine, ready?
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On the handoff, this is Moss. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. MT, 11 MT. God.
To throw is Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down.
The best defenders, Mike, they have an ability to impact the game in a lot of different ways. I mean, take this guy. Earlier in the game, he comes up with a big interception. Now he gets sent on a blitz. He comes through for a sack. They better find out exactly where this guy is, both run and pass. He's having himself a great day.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Jackson. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Gun. God. Thomas.
They bring Chase in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the ground, it's Brown. Good blocking to the 15. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Higgins sent in motion. Here's a run. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll go with him again. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Burrow. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Jermaine Burton. Touchdown Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. To the tight end, Likely.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
180. 180 shot. Alpha, sit on. 180. 180 shot. Alpha.
Here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Moss. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
On 1, ready? Let's get set.
To throw is Burrow. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yo. It's not.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll get that complete to Hardy. And they'll have a 1st down and definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot! 180! What is it? 180! What is it? 180!
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, here we go.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Ravens 14.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Here's Henry. Past midfield to the 45. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now They'll start from the 24. They bring Chase in motion. Here's Brown. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They'll run with Moss. Finding room across midfield. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A second consecutive big play to start this drive. 29 yards on this one.
Here we go.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. That.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Gain of 12 and a first down.
On one, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. They'll run here with Brown. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
On 2, ready?
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They send him right out of the slot. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Gesicki, the man in motion. There's a run out of the gun with Moss. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. first down throw for Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
They go play action for Burrow. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll give up the middle to Moss. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
On the toss, they give it to Moss. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be second down. Here's the give to Henry running right. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Throwing Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Second down, Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this.
Don't worry.
3rd down and 9.
You.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's not. Go ahead.
Jackson looking to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be taken down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. They'll run here. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
On 2.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Gun.
Slot receiver, headed right. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
I At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Jackson going to keep it himself. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Now it's Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now Jackson on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs.
11. Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Moss. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
Another try with Moss. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. A run over center with Moss. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Twelve. 11.
They go once more with Moss. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Back to throw, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Go.
Here's Jackson. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that should wrap this one up.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Here's Moss. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Here we go.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.